Hey, what's up, guys? I am Matt, and this is MYCRAZYPODCast 70-something. I don't fucking remember. Who are you?
My name is Jim.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Matt for redundancy's sake. Hold up, I'll get the number. 79. Hold up, next week is 80.
80.
We got another milestone. We're almost at 100.
That's almost a Benny, son.
I didn't tell you what I have planned for 100 yet, did I? I'll take that silence as a no. Don't worry. I got something planned for 100 already.
You planned for 100?
Yeah, I planned for 100.
What is it?
I can't say.
Why?
Because it's a surprise.
But I want to know.
I got a cool idea for episode 100.
Got big plans going on.
Oh.
Well, you know what? I just know it's going to be powered by Red Bull.
No.
Pineapple flavored.
I will say that day, we will definitely be popping Montpain and Monacy.
Oh, boy.
So.
Oh, boy.
I'll just leave that there. Anyways, let's start with something light. Because we're going to get into some dark stuff.
Light fire.
You know how we're going to do it this episode? We're going to go light, dark, light. We're going to end it on a light note. We're going to have some dark in the middle. It's going to be a nice little Oreo of yin and yang.
Oh my god, there's fried Oreos.
That'd be a reverse Oreo.
I like reverse Oreos.
Fried Oreos are bomb.
So, let's talk about D23. This is Disney's Expo. They talk about Disney Plus first and the series coming on it. We already know about the Marvel shit, but they added Moon Knight.
When does Disney come out? When does the stream service come out?
November. And it launches day one with Mandalorian, which is the Star Wars series. So the new series that we know about are the same ones from Comic-Con, but there are two more Marvel series. There's Miss Marvel and Moon Knight. Now, I know vaguely of both of them. I'm not gonna lie and act like I'm the biggest fan.
Miss Marvel?
Miss Marvel. Not Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel.
I've heard of Miss Marvel.
So here's how it started. Captain Marvel was originally a guy in the 60s.
Yes.
And then Miss Marvel came around. And then in the 90s, kind of early 2000s, Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel kind of became one in the new re-update and kind of became the Captain Marvel we know now.
Yes.
And then they made Miss Marvel a new character kind of in the different thing. But the series is going to be about Miss Marvel, obviously. And then there's Moon Knight, which is... He's got a cool costume. That's all I really know about him.
He got a cool costume.
But
that's really it?
That's all I really know. But more importantly, Lady the Tramp, the Disney Plus movie.
Sorry, guys. My OCD is kicking in.
Oh,
right
my
now.
God. His mic OCD. Before I get into Lady the Tramp, this man is literally clipping all the mics so he has the XLR cords.
Listen, motherfucker. I have long legs and big fucking feet.
He's right.
Big flopping clown feet.
He's technically right.
Call me a clown?
I should know.
Oh.
Here's the thing.
Right.
You know what? Here's the thing ahead of time.
Right.
I can't even blame you. You do this every week. At this point, it's almost 80 weeks in. At this point, I should just clip them on at this point. And you know what? Even before this time...
You know what? You think you would learn, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what? I try to be professional. Even when I get fucking slammered, drunk on this show, I still try to be professional. Even though I'll let shit...
Professional.
Can we talk about Lady the Tramp now?
That's a great show.
They're gonna make a live action remake for Disney Plus.
You know what is up with all these live action dog remakes? Okay, they're also making 101 Dalmatians.
It's live action Disney in general.
But okay, so I think I have it twisted. I don't know yet.
Well, let me finish Disney Plus first.
Okay.
Then we'll get into Cruella de Vil. But Disney Plus, they have that. But more importantly, the series. Well, also the
Mandalorian. Okay.
No, not Mandalorian. So at the end of the Star Wars panel, they were like, "All right, so here's episode 9." They showed the episode 9 show, which is we'll get into that later. We'll get into that later. But then they talked about Mandalorian, showed a trailer, looked fire. Then they were like,
I didn't see the Mandalorian trailer.
Look fire. I'm not gonna lie. It takes place after Return of the Jedi, where the galaxy is still kind of in like
in disarray.
Yeah, because like the Empire died.
Yeah, they don't know what to do. There's no real ruler of anything right now. It's kind of
it's like the Wild West.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
It's lit, but
awesome.
They had a one more thing. They pulled a Steve Jobs. They're just like one more. We got one more thing.
One more thing. Round eye.
We have a.
Oh my goodness.
We have a Disney Plus series. we've been keeping quiet for a while. They're like, let's bring out this actor. Ewan McGregor, the prequel Obi-Wan, comes out, and he's like, so Kathy, asked me if I'm playing Obi-Wan. She's like, are you playing Obi-Wan again? He looks at the crowd, he's like, yes. They're going to do an Obi-Wan Disney Plus series.
They're ruining it.
No, I want the Obi-Wan Disney Plus series.
Oh my god!
They're going to do an Obi-Wan Disney.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I could cream in my pants right now.
Please don't.
Don't. But.
Oh my god! Oh my god, man! What?
I'm excited.
What?
I wanted an Obi-Wan movie.
Are you fucking serious? Yo.
But a series is better.
They need to have... No, you know what, though? Still, I hope they come out with a Yoda origin story or some sort of,
I want to direct a Darth Vader series. Personally, I want to direct it. I don't want anyone else. I want to direct the Darth Vader series. Please, Kathleen. I'll send you my treatment. I got a treatment.
Already. This boy does.
I've already emailed it to you before. You didn't reply. It's fine.
He'll send it again.
I'll send it again.
In 1 million
I'll send it. I'll send it again. It's fine.
1 million cent?
I just like how Disney Plus is becoming like what
a lot of times.
What the 90s were for straight to VHS shit. That's not what Disney Plus is becoming for Disney. On top of now, they're also doing remakes of Cruella de Vil and doing like Star Wars Episode 9. I'm just surprised you're so into Cruella de Vil.
No, well, listen. 101 Dalmatians was like
a great movie.
Like,
it is.
The animated movie went. Now, I'm not talking about that weird
English version.
The live action one? The 101 Dalmatians in the 90s?
Yeah, that shit was terrible.
Yeah, they did do a live action.
And then she was baked into a cake.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was terrible.
I like that.
We're not even...
Wasn't that Glenn Close?
Listen,
I was 3 years old, though. I like the colors.
I don't even count that shit. I saw half of that movie, and I shut the fuck off. Shit was garbage.
I think it was
straight muff cabbage.
It was cute.
Straight up blue cheese in the ham wallet.
Well, I mean, like, blue cheese and celery is good.
No, it's blue cheese in the ham wallet. Terrible.
I mean, you're the one who has put ham in your wallet, so that's...
The ham wallet is vagina.
I mean, but why would you put blue cheese there?
That's the first time I've heard of that one.
That's why blue cheese in a ham wallet is terrible.
I mean, but so is like...
So is 101
so
Dalmatians
is, like, bees
live
in the
action.
Taint. Like, you can say anything's terrible.
Yes, I could.
Yeah.
Back to the point, though. Why do you like Cruella so much?
She's a badass bitch.
Yeah, but I've always been curious why she got...
To be so evil?
Yeah. Why she got to hate fucking dogs so fucking much.
Yeah, she's kind of like a heinous human being.
Puppies, nonetheless.
Yeah,
like,
not dogs.
Not for nothing.
Puppies.
Like, you know what? I can see.
I want to skin all these
I'm
puppies.
a hunter. You know what? I've definitely trapped and gotten like minks and shit like that before and everything like that. Whatever. Like, yeah, there can be cute animals, but whatever. But dogs is one thing, man. No, I'm not cutting up no dogs to make no fucking pelts. No.
No.
Not like
amazing
a fox.
fur coat.
Yeah, a fox. I'll stuff a fox.
No, I might make a fox coat. I'm not gonna lie.
A fox and make a nice, little throw over.
A bear coat.
I've actually want to do that. The next bear, the first bear that I ever get, I'm gonna make into a fucking throw over.
A family friend who's actually at my brother's wedding, he had a bear rug for the first and only bear he ever got.
I thought about doing a bear rug and tacking it on the wall, but I want to do like fucking Tropic Thunder with the panda.
He said it's expensive.
Oh yeah, mad expensive.
I'd imagine.
It's mad expensive. Just to get a rug made is like.
How do you even transport?
$900.
How do you even transport a bear?
You drag it. Well, first of all,
that shit weighs a ton.
It weighs,
a ton, but you know.
It weighs a lot.
Some of them do.
No, not the ones that
this one was a smaller.
No, like
bear.
not for nothing.
Not smaller
not
bear.
for nothing. A large, like a very large. Put it this way. A shooter black bear, in my opinion, at least, is like 300 pounds.
Yeah, this
280, 300. Like, it's got to be at least 300 pounds. Like, it's got to be at least 8 inches between the ears that's a big fucking bear.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big bear.
It's at least 300 to 400 pounds.
So, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. A 400-pound black bear, that's a big fucking bear, okay? And not for nothing, 400 pounds of dead weight, okay? Now, to gut the motherfucker is a lot because, one, the fur...
I don't know why it's funny anytime someone says gut the motherfucker.
The skin and the fat, everything all in total, you're talking about that thick. Okay? That's a lot of shit to get through. Right? Now you gotta do that in the woods. Because if you're not, when you gut it, you probably take out like good 70 pounds right there of gut. Whatever, 60 pounds. Give or take, depends. But either way, that's a lot to fucking drag. If you don't have a 4-wheeler and shit like that, not for nothing too, you gotta drag the fucker out from where it's shot if you can't get a quad in there. It's a pain in the dick. That's what I'm saying. The easy part is taking the shot. The real work is after you take the shot. Be a responsible fucking hunter out there, any hunters that are watch this podcast. Because you don't maim your shit. You use all your animal. Don't fucking waste an animal. Okay? Seriously. No bullshit. I'll find you.
Jesus Christ. Now into
We all want to be found.
Now into the Star Wars trailer. You see the Star Wars trailer?
No, I did not. No, I saw episode 9. I did not see The Mandalorian.
You saw the episode 9 trailer. Let's get into the episode 9 trailer. What the fuck? Let's just get to the end of it. Rey's evil. Darth Rey.
Wait, no, that's what you got from it?
Yeah. Darth Rey at the end.
I didn't see that one.
You didn't see the new episode 9 trailer?
No.
With Darth Rey at the end?
No. What?
You gotta be kidding me.
Hold on. Pause. This is going to be a pause for a cinematic break. Oh my god.
Alright. And we're back. Let's talk about the Star Wars episode 9 trailer. Because, that one's I'm more excited for that one, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, not gonna lie. I'm more excited for that. Alright.
JJ's gonna fix The Last Jedi, which
Alright, so I feel like, honestly, I think it's all cover.
What?
I think she's went, undercover.
No, here's the speculation.
To try to get close to kill whatever trace of Darth Sidious is left. Because Darth Sidious is in this shit.
Well, here's my speculation. Well, no, here's the internet speculation. It's a vision.
I'm out.
The second speculation is she's always been a clone, and this is her second clone that's like a dark side clone.
She's a clone?
Yeah, I don't believe that. Here's been my speculation from the jump. Even back in the beginning of her parents' lineage, there was always the Vader, and she was always I never knew my parents. Really kind of and she was very extremely strong with the Force for no particular reason.
So you think Luke had a fucking...
no, I think...
Had a fucking little...
No. As the prophecy says you gotta... to bring balance to the Force. Obviously, Anakin didn't do that shit. Because they're still Sith, or they're still dark. There's no real balance to the Force.
Yeah, they're still dark and light.
They're still Jedi and all that stuff, which is why Luke was like, the Jedi have to die. So, the idea is there's not going to be Sith or Jedi anymore. They're just going to be called Skywalkers. People who use the Force are just going to be Skywalkers, and it's all kind of a gray area now. That's what the theory is. But my theory from the jump, even after watching The Force Awakens, I thought that she is the reincarnation of Anakin. Because Anakin was born from the Force. If his job wasn't done, so the Force would have to
just like how Yoda's job was never done, and that's why he was there for Obi-Wan.
Well, no,
and that's why. Well,
no, because Anakin was born from the Force. He had an immaculate conception.
Oh, that's true. Yes, he,
so that's what
yes,
he
was.
That's what I'm saying. I think she was just born from the Force because Anakin's job wasn't done. Or on the flip side, when Darth Vader died, his dark side had to go somewhere. So she's always got this darkness in her, but she just happened to be the light. She just happened to choose the light.
Because just as the light has to go somewhere, the dark side has to go somewhere too.
Exactly.
So the dark side has to land into some sort of seed.
Oh, I think it's a vision. I'm not gonna lie. I think Darth Rey is a vision, but at the same time, I do think she is.
Honestly,
I think she's
feel
Darth Vader Jr.
I could see it being like that's when she's like in there about to confront Darth Sidious. Like I feel like it's gonna be some sort of like he's gonna look like some sort of weird like fucking, you know what I'm saying, half dead alive sort of thing or whatever, and he like, you know, puts these kind of like implants these feelings, premonitions per se, into.
That's what I'm saying. I think I think it's a vision. I don't think she'll go to the dark side, but I think she'll be tempted.
Oh yeah, of course.
I think she likes Kylo. I think she's fiending for a little bit of Kylo.
She wants a little bit of Kylo D, some Kai D.
Low key. But Mandalorian, what do you think about that?
Mandalorian, bro. Mandalorian, I think, first of all, shout out to the cinematics team and the camera team. That shit looks fire. You know, as far as the actual, like, real world shooting, obviously I just viewed it from my phone. I'll look on my computer later, you know, get that 4K going. But I'm excited.
Humble brag. Okay. Got that 4K monitor.
A little bit. But, yo, honestly, I think it looks fucking dope, bro. And I think that's a good, wise choice by Disney to pull that out the box. Now, my thing is, though, is the full series going to release on November 12th?
No.
Just one episode.
Disney.
So
Disney
what
Plus,
else other than Mandalorian is releasing on Disney Plus then?
Day one, nothing else.
Wow.
Well, except for their back catalog.
So people are going to pay, what is it, $5 for one episode right now?
Well, here's the thing. It's going to be week by week. They have 12 episodes, so it's going to be a 3-month span of episodes.
So every other week?
Every week. 12 episodes, 3 months.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's every week. No, that's how all the Disney Plus shows are going to be. They also have a weird side note, Jeff Goldblum show, where he's traveling the world. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like an Anthony Bourdain
like Jeff
style show, but with Jeff Goldblum.
R.I.P. I love Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Facts.
My man died too soon.
Yep, it's gonna be
drug addiction is real. Get help, people.
Facts. What do you think, Sarah? You a fan of Star Wars?
No, I mean like it's
You've been very quiet.
Is it nerd stuff?
No, like just.
It's not her kind of nerd stuff, I guess.
I mean, I like Star Wars, but like I'll just go see it. And I don't really think much about the story that much because I'm not that into it. But I do like the movies because they're like, ooh, what's going to happen next? Because I know what happens, you know?
But
like,
do you really, though?
I mean, I'm not obsessed with it. Like
I'm obsessed with it. I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of people are, so it's...
My childhood is ending. Think about it.
Man.
The first movie I ever saw was Star Wars. The first movie I ever saw
when you came your first time.
Yeah.
Was what, episode 1?
First movie I ever saw in theaters was episode 1. The first movie I ever remember seeing is episode 4. Just like VHS, shit like that. So, like...
not for nothing, Star Wars has always been a huge part of my family's life.
It's why I'm a filmmaker. Low-key, it's why most people are filmmakers.
Hell
now.
yeah.
But that's a side note. Prequel
That's
trilogy.
why a lot of people like got into acting and got into
it's not even that
sci-fi, got into fucking creating, got into like going and exploring and doing things outside the box.
What George did for digital cinematography and digital videography and all that stuff and digital editing, the stuff he pioneered with ILM and during the prequel trilogy especially, like I think we'd be a few years behind right now where we are, and we wouldn't be able to be making videos as easily for as cheap as we are able to make them.
Yeah. No, him and his effects team back in that day really pioneered,
and that's something to admire. So
much. Yeah.
I don't take that lightly. Like I get it. It's like a huge, like it's a staple in like cinematography and.
He's my life.
Just like TV in general, TV, movies, screen.
I'd eat George Lucas's ass, side note, but that's fine.
Maybe he'll take you up on it.
I hope so.
Call him up.
I wish. Oh, did I ever tell you how I got tricked by a fake George Lucas account and I thought he followed me?
Dumbass.
They really they because George Lucas has like 4 tweets on his account, so they made every tweet exactly the same. Obviously, the dates aren't the same, but they matched up all the tweets, and the name was so similar. I was like, holy shit, George Lucas followed me, and then I checked. I'm like, this is a fake George Lucas account.
Did you get upset? I bet you were upset.
I was super upset.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I wanted
almost thought he had clout.
I just wanted to DM George Lucas and say thank you. That's it. Real talk. All jokes aside, if I ever met George Lucas, I would just say thank you and then be like, all right, bye. 'Cause he's a mad quiet person. I wouldn't I wouldn't want to bother him.
Well, not for nothing, because you'd never forgive yourself if you got in on his bad side.
I don't think that, because you can never be in charge of someone else's opinion, but it's just it's one of those things where it's like, you know what, dude's 70, he made billions of dollars, just
Billions.
He's
billions and billions of dollars.
There's mad documentaries about how the movies were made and all that shit. It's just let the dude live. I'm just gonna let him chill. But I can't think of anything else from D23 that I can think of besides them admitting, hey, Disney Plus series are going to be week by week, not binge day of. You know what I mean? Which I think is smart, kind of. But they need more. They should have had more series.
They need to have more content out for that, man.
They should have had more series up front. Yeah, all these plans are within the first year.
How much is it right now?
It's gonna be $7, I believe, or if you bundle it with Hulu and ESPN Plus, it'll be $13. So it's worth it if you bundle it, especially get that old catalog. I'm not gonna lie, you know how much it would cost to get all that stuff digitally. It's worth it. I'm not gonna lie. I want it. Pirates of the Caribbean. So you got all that. It's gonna be on
what?
On Disney Plus. They have all their all the Disney back catalog that isn't R pretty much. So nothing of their I don't know if they even still own the rights to the Touchstone Picture stuff they did or the Miramax stuff they did. But that obviously that stuff's not gonna be on there. But everything that's PG-13 and under, it's gonna be on there.
I'm wondering if it is available. Motherfucker.
What are you looking for? Available where? What's available?
I wonder if the app is available yet.
No, it's not available yet.
Oh no.
No. They're still building it, I think. If it was ready to go, they would probably have launched it. They'd launch it a little earlier, I think.
I mean, did they say when? So probably November,
I think it's November 21st if my memory serves me right. But 12th. Oh, well, yeah, there you go. Dyslexia.
Dyslexic motherfuck.
Flipped it. But yeah, no, it's kind of lit. I'm excited. I'm gonna get the bundle day one. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
I'm gonna start watching the Pirates on ESPN Plus.
The Pirates?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're the shittiest baseball team. I want to start supporting the underdogs now that I have ESPN Plus.
So the losers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, the shittiest baseball team is definitely the Red Sox.
All right, that's our inner New York talking. That's our super inner New York talking. Yeah, no, they're the worst.
Fuck the Red Sox.
They're the worst, but if we're talking about statistically the actual worst, it's the Pirates, I believe. But that's why I want to support them. Shout out to the Pirates. We're gonna have weekly Pirates. We're gonna have weekly Pirates updates. What else is on there? Is there luging? I want to learn about luging.
On ESPN?
Is it gonna be on ESPN Plus? I want to learn about luging. Is that a thing, or did I just make that shit up?
No, luging is a thing.
What's that thing where they
That's curling.
Oh, yo, I can keep up on professional curling right now.
You can do that for free.
No, you need the ESPN Plus quality.
Oh, okay.
I'm just waiting for the dodgeball tournaments on ESPN Ocho.
Hey, look, all I'm waiting for this weekend is fucking X Games Norway.
So, just so you know, the top 10 MLB teams with the most overall losses goes Philadelphia Phillies. They
won a World Series a couple years ago, though.
No, oh wait.
Atlanta Braves.
Are you talking ever?
Ever,
yeah, I think they're talking about ever. But I'll give them a break because they won a couple years ago.
You should go this season.
Oh,
Not even season. Not good. Good, you know. Also, I'm not gonna hate on Philly because you know that I feel like I hated because I hated on Meek Mill during the Drake
Baltimore
beef.
Orioles.
I gotta give Philly a break.
Orioles.
Kansas City Royals, Miami Marlins, Toronto Blue Jays,
the Baltimore
Detroit
Orioles?
Tigers.
You gotta be kidding me. Is the worst?
Number 1. 5 worst
Holy
teams
shit.
in 2019.
So when I went to Baltimore, I want to talk about side note.
Baltimore's fucking sucks because it's packed, but blue crabs are awesome.
I went to Baltimore once.
Is that where you get blue crabs?
Blue crabs is fantastic. I love me some blue crabs.
But you don't like blue crab ragu.
Dipped in some batter and fried, sipped on some butter and...
But you don't like your blue ragu.
No, I don't want blue crab ragoon. I want blue crab.
Is that a thing?
Different. Blue crab, yeah.
Rangoon, no.
Well, remember when they got the one from Ming Hing and it had paint on it?
Ming ding.
But no, so
Ding, ding, ding.
I went to Baltimore once for a class trip. It was like a 3-day class trip in elementary school, and my parents were there. You could go on two. You could go on two different things. One was like a fun trip to an amusement park thingamajigger which is where most of the students went, or you got to go to the Orioles baseball field and got to walk around that and got a tour. Guess which one my dad made me do?
The baseball.
And we were the only ones that went.
Are you serious?
He was like, I'm sure everyone else is gonna go. Who doesn't want to go see a baseball field for like? I'm just like
amusement park.
It's like it was like something super fun. I was just like the entire time I was just like, God damn it. I was even like, yo, can I go with them? And then you just go. He's like, and you guys just go, like him and my mom. And he's like, no, you guys are coming with us. I'm like, fuck.
You're like, screw this.
Wow.
I'm like, this sucks.
I would have just dipped.
No, I just had
fuck you guys.
I just had my Game Boy Advance SP on me. I was just like, they were like, and then this hall has history from this. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about the Orioles. Sorry, Orioles, but I don't give a fuck about you.
Oh,
I thought you cared about the underdog.
I care about the underdog when they're the Pirates.
See, you know what? Know what I did when I was on family trips and I didn't want to like be there? I just got high.
I was 7, Jim.
I was like 12.
Although I was in Baltimore, so you know.
I mean, I was like 12.
I used to like cry
12,
so much
and
when I was
like,
younger.
you know what? I was like, yo, I really don't want to go on this trip to Long Island. My boy's like, yo, here, just keep this with you and take this. I'm like, all right. So I remember every time we stopped to get gas or something like that, or whatever, I'd go into the bathroom, hit the bowl, put it back in a million plastic bags, tuck it back into my pants, come back, and I'd just like just yeet.
I was 7, Jim.
I was like 12.
I was 7 at the time in Baltimore with my parents and my entire elementary school.
With my parents.
In my entire elementary school.
That's all right.
Yeah, YOLO. Yeah, you're
I was
right.
like 6th grade.
You're right. We need to turn up a little bit. It was a little.
Turn up for a check, motherfucker.
Jesus. Well, we got a lot to talk about still.
Yeah.
Down for what?
What the hell was I talking? Why did I go on the side note of Baltimore?
I don't know. Next topic.
Next topic. Let's talk about this this lovely gem. Remember Pro Jared?
The Subway guy?
No, a couple similar allegations. Not nearly as severe. I will put it that way. But there were allegations, and all right, there was a couple. Here's what happened. A couple months ago, we even talked about it on the podcast.
I don't remember this, so I might not have been there.
You were there. Pro Jared got a divorce, and then it came out that he was cheating on his wife. But then there was some drama with that. They were in an open marriage. And you know what? I never gave a fuck about the divorce. But around that time, it came out that he was soliciting underage nudes, or allegedly soliciting underage nudes from his fans. So
That's cool.
rightfully at the time, at the podcast, bless you,
Thank you.
on the podcast, I said, I don't give a fuck about this divorce shit. Why isn't he now responding about this fucking about the soliciting nudes from
I thought it
underage?
was just a bunch of bullshit. I don't know. Maybe. Was it?
Well, here's the thing. He did a response at the time just to the divorce thing. but he didn't really respond to the other allegations, which made me think like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? He did a 42-minute video where he responds to everything, starting with the allegations of soliciting underage nudes.
And
if what he's saying is true, because here's the thing.
does the glove fit?
No, if what he's saying is true, then no, it does not fit.
If the boot fits.
But if what he's saying is true also, he should sue those two people, even though realistically they're broke. They don't have any money. He's not gonna get any money of them, but just for
principle.
the fear, he needs to. Just for the fear fact of the severity of those allegations, if they're lying for the reason why he says they're lying, and if
anything, they should at least go to jail.
Well, here's the thing. If what he's saying is true, one of them will go to jail.
Because that's slander.
No, not.
Yes, slander.
No, that's not a prisonable offense. That is a civil matter. But that's what I'm saying. If what he's saying, if what he could do is prove that these two people were lying, one of them says they have no proof or remembering. It doesn't remember, or doesn't have any evidence, and Jared doesn't remember it happening. So, since there's enough to say that there was never any photos sent from this one person, from Jared's perspective, and what he's saying, so if what he's saying is right, that person wouldn't go to jail because they never sent nudes. The other person, though, sent nudes, but Jared showed DMs at the time where he asked specifically, "Are you 18?" And she said, "Of course I am. I would not be sending nudes if I wasn't." So this person knowingly sent nudes underage and
lied about it. So if what he is saying is true in his evidence, he should sue for not only liable, but then she would also, I forget if it's a he or she, my bad, pronouns are hard, they should also go to jail for sending nudes underage nudes, because that's also against the law. Yes, that's also
if
trafficking.
you're underage, do not send nudes, because it's not you. You're not innocent. You're sending them. That's delivering child pornography. You may not know that because you're young and dumb and don't understand. If you're under 18, well, one, you shouldn't be sending nudes anyway. But if you're thinking about it, don't send nudes because it's a federal crime.
Federal crime.
So yes. So if what he's saying is true,
sending nudes is a federal crime.
If you're under
18.
Oh.
That's the thing. Like some kids think they're innocent.
And if you save porn from like one of your younger girlfriends, like when you were younger, if you still have porn on your computer,
that's
child pornography.
Yes, it is.
I didn't have a younger girlfriend. Luckily I didn't have a girlfriend back then, so I don't have that
my
issue.
thing is though, that we didn't really. You guys are a little bit younger than me, but like that little bit of gap of time was enough to where like we didn't really have to worry about that, because when y'all had that technology, just do it like that, everybody that I was around with was like 18 and older.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. That's the thing. I never got news because I was a nerd in high school. But I know mad people that got news and sent news in high school.
Back in the day, this one chick in my high school, she sent this one kid a nude video of her dancing around topless, whatever, in a thong or whatever. And this is back when like you had like the slide phones and shit like that, whatever, and like the chocolates and like the envies and shit like that, whatever.
Yeah.
So like there's video, but it was like mad shitty video. But like that video went around, it got sent to him, and he sent it to everybody. And this chick was 16 at the time, or 15 or 16 or whatever at the time.
Yeah, technically everyone.
She got mad trouble. He got mad trouble. Like there was no charges dropped. Like they ended up like coming to an agreement or whatever. Yeah. Anybody who had the video or whatever, and they did a trace, whatever of everybody of the thing or whatever. So it like I had the video at one point in time. I deleted that shit because I was young. I was still underage or whatever at the time.
And it's also different. If someone sends it to you unsolicited,
it's not your fault.
But if you do know, you have to contact the authorities. So it is one of those things. If you don't contact authorities,
like I deleted that. Like once I heard that, because like it got sent around, and then this happened on a weekend, and then that Monday in school, I remember her name got called right in the loudspeaker, right at the beginning of the day. There was cops there and the whole nine. It was like, whoa.
Child porn is not a joke. And
Child porn is not a joke. Do not do that shit.
And that's
at all.
That's why.
Mind you, I was young then. I was like
that's why
15, 16. No, I was like 16.
That's why during that time, when we were on the podcast, my whole thing was fuck this whole divorce. Because you know what? I'm not fucking pro Jared. I don't give a fuck about who pro Jared's fucking. I just care if underage kids are getting abused. That's what I care about. So if what he's saying is true, no, it doesn't seem like. If what he's saying is true, he didn't do anything wrong and he should sue. And not even for the money, but just for the moral aspect of like, yo, clear your name in the court of law. Because then at that point, if anyone else says they know you're a pedophile, you could, like, they can't say that anymore. This is something that he really should take to a higher level, in my opinion.
Of course.
But you know, he's also going through a divorce thing right now, so I don't know if he's got the time for that or the money, because lawyers are expensive as shit.
Yeah.
Especially when you're gonna
especially for that, fucking A. That lawyer is not going to be cheap at all. And
it's not like you could cut a deal with a lawyer because those, no offense to those two people, but they don't seem like they have a lot of money, so it's not like it's not a money ploy. But that's my opinion. And I just want to clear up one thing, because he did mention one thing in the video that I think was, he's like, no one came to me to try to ask my side of the story. It's just like, because you made two public statements. One of them was just about the divorce, and then which was before it. But even in that, you're like, there's going to be some stuff coming out about me. Just come to your own conclusion. And then your second statement, you just talked about divorce, didn't even talk about the other stuff. I'm just like, you can't really blame people for not going to you when your public statements kept it kind of vague and almost kind of, in a way, hinted at you. In a way, I'm not gonna lie, you look guilty.
Yeah.
And that, so it's a weird thing. It's, you also could have, and I get you needed time to process everything, but I wouldn't blame people for not directly hitting you up when your public statements were, at the time, seemed like, and at the time you said you didn't want to respond to anyone, so it's just like, you know, the only I would have reached out to you, but I reached out to, I'm not gonna lie, I reached out to Stuttering Craig from Screwy's. He did not want to make a comment.
No comment.
He's like, nope, I am good.
No comment, Mike. No comment.
He said, he pretty much said, I am thoroughly staying out of this one. Thank you very much.
Or he said, I am thoroughly staying out of it.
Yeah, he literally redirected me to a tweet that he made. He's like, I'm staying out of this. I was like, I got you. Appreciate it. Hopefully next time we talk under better terms. But, yeah. So, let's get to lighthearted shit. Meek Mill, his case is now dropped.
Yes!
Nice. That's
my
cool.
guy.
12 fucking years.
12 years. Yo, by the way, watch that documentary. Who have not watched it is great. Free Meek. Meek is now free. I feel like the documentary definitely had something to do with it.
No, I think the whole Free Meek campaign just...
Well, that too. But you deserved it, my man. I'm sorry that you had lost 12 years of your life, essentially.
You know how much...
I don't know.
You know how much that slowed up his career?
A lot.
Like, you can't tour, really, when you're doing that, because you gotta get permission every time. And when
you gotta get permission to leave the state.
He was in a real hard...
And then he was on house arrest, and then he was locked up. Well, he was locked up in house arrest. And
you know what? At this point, I don't even blame him for being... Like, because
I'm glad that he got a new judge, because that judge...
They just threw it away.
Huh? Yeah, exactly, because that other judge had a personal vendetta against him.
Oh, that was obvious. Fuck that. She's
for
like,
no reason.
She's suing him at the same time as she's trying to proceed as the judge. Fuck that.
You. That's a conflict of interest. Immediately, if you're suing somebody and then you have that sort of like power over against them, it's either you drop the suit or
she was like, no, I'm keeping my spot.
Yeah, exactly. But no, not for nothing. Pennsylvania State Supreme Court should have stepped in.
I think they did, finally. They did near the end, I believe. Well, that's the thing. It's like...
No, but I think Meek's lawyer had to put a request in for a new judge.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
But they should have fucking... That was public knowledge at that point in time. And it was that public of a case something should have been done a lot fucking sooner.
Yeah, no, I agree.
A lot fucking sooner.
Here's the thing. I'm excited because he just got this Rock Nation deal. He's got Dream Chasers.
Yep.
I was thinking about artists he should sign. I want him to sign Casanova. Casanova's already under Rock Nation. I think he'd do better under Dream Chasers Rock Nation.
That's his sound.
That's what I'm saying. I think Meek would be able to bring him to like the next level. I also think
Casanova on a Meek beat.
not even just a project executive produced by Meek Mill. That'd be a fire Casanova album.
Fucking A.
Young M.A., but Young M.A. wants to be independent. But just in general, I think Meek's career is just going to go up because now he could tour. He could do more shit. He doesn't have to work. He doesn't have to keep his head on a swivel at all times. I like this Meek. I didn't like the Meek that when he was on pills.
Now we're gonna really see his creativity fly because he has no restrictions. But like, you know, at the same time,
not even that, he's smart right now. He's not on pills like he was during the whole Drake shit.
He's dead sober. He's been sober now for like 3 or 4 years.
He's on point. I like this Meek. I liked it. His last album was dumb fire.
Actually, 3 years. I think he just celebrated 3 years. I think he's been sober since 2016.
Word. That's what I'm saying. His last album was fire. I think that was the best album of that year. Championships?
Yeah, Championships was fucking dope, dude.
Best album of 2018, in my opinion.
Championships was fucking dope, bro.
I'm just excited. Please sign Casanova. I know you don't know much about Meek Mill.
Nope.
Hippity hoppity. Anyways, here's the next topic that's a little bit weird in middle ground. Eric Garner's officer that choked him out finally got fired. But
Thank God. Social justice.
It's kind of like bittersweet because it's like you're only getting fired, you're not going to like jail. Also, I also just didn't like how Bill de Blasio kind of did it. He kind of made a thing about it just for his presidential campaign.
Should have definitely fucking went to fucking jail.
It's like you waited this long just so you can do it during your presidential campaign to try to boost votes. That's the other thing that feels kind of gross about it right now.
Yeah, I forgot de Blasio's on the campaign path.
Yeah, you're doing it right now, and you're not. And all he's doing is getting fired. He should have been fired a long time ago. This isn't a victory lap right now. This is actually. It's more of one of those things where it's like, this is kind of sad.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be using this as like political ploy, but at least it's something. I'll give it one step. Let's go back up though. One of the best cooking shows ever is coming back.
Word, shout my man AB.
Good Eats is coming back.
Alton Brown, my guy.
Did you watch Good Eats growing up, Sarah?
Nope.
What?
Wow, this is like the Sarah's Quiet episode. I'm sorry. There's no topics for you this episode.
It's okay.
You're here.
I'm trying.
I got you. I believe. See this. Yeah. So Good Eats. I grew up watching that, binging that before you.
Good Eats used to be like one of my like. I loved it as a kid, and then like. The worst is when I would come home from school, right? I would like come back home, just finish like, you know, like smoking weed with my friends and shit. So I'd come back hungry as shit, get all this munchy food, sit down, start watching, flipping through channels. That'd be on, start watching it, and I see him cooking up something, and it looks delicious as fuck. And then you look down at what you're eating, you're like, fuck. This isn't that. And you don't want none of it. But you're so hungry. So what do? You go and you get creative in the kitchen. And then next thing you know, you're cleaning up a fucking mess. Pancakes stuck to the ceiling. The whole nine.
Oh yeah, no, I never did that. I just binged it with my uncle on his TiVo.
You never got creative?
I was 7.
Oh no, you're a chicken fingers French fry type guy.
Not even that. I was 7. It's not like I could really like use the oven like that.
Hell yeah, I could. Are you kidding me? I could cook. I was able to cook my own eggs when I was 5. My mom's let me.
Yo.
Fuck yeah. Had a little stool and all that.
People were always worried about me burning down the house. I don't know why. So.
Nah, the quicker kids learn, the better off they are.
Well, they didn't want me cooking without them, so I'm just like, YOLO.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, my mom would be, like, around. I wouldn't be, like, you know, like, also, I'd be, like, 5, bro. Like, think my mom leave me alone when I'm like 5. Like the dog would be there. You know, like all right, Jim, I'm leaving. Like okay, mom, like bye. Like no, I'm still 5 years old, motherfucker.
Yeah, but if someone doesn't want to watch me cook, those cook for me. Those feel like, oh, fuck it, I'll just do it at this point.
Oh yeah, most of the time I did, but I could if I wanted to.
Yeah, I guess I just didn't do it. I guess
cook
I don't know.
A mad good grilled PBJ.
I just liked the idea of, but back in my day, before the Netflix, you had to binge stuff on TiVo.
Oh my god, that was so much fun.
Back in your day.
Back in my day, you had the TiVo.
At your age, what you're talking about, we didn't have TiVo.
Oh, you're gonna throw back to VHS when you
we knew how to record shit.
Oh my
I
god!
remember
we
that
knew how to
shit too.
record shit onto tapes.
Yo,
I remember that shit.
Bro, I had mad tapes recorded.
My mom literally has been watching
tapes.
Days of Our Lives since she was a little kid. We had those recording tapes all over the house. That shows on every fucking day.
Yes.
I feel
tapes and tapes and tapes and tapes.
I'm not gonna say which family member.
Or if you really liked a movie, you didn't want to delete the tape.
Well, exactly. No, all the time. Same here. Like I would have I still have a couple of them, like the original Treasure Island or whatever. That shit's actually like one of my favorite movies of all time because I watched it as a little kid, and I still have that recording on VHS upstairs somewhere. I remember it's in a gold VHS box. I'll never forget it. And then on the back half of it, because it would like be halfway, and the back half of it was, I think, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I want to say.
I remember. I'm not gonna say which family member, because I don't know if this breaks copyright laws. I feel like almost every movie they had was a VHS rip from the TV. Like I don't think they had any actual movies. It was just like, oh, this was.
Dude, my peoples were like good at it, man. They would like, well, like, the way that you'd work is like the youngest person in the room, like, all right, so you hit pause when the commercials come on, and you hit resume.
Yeah.
When you know what I'm saying, so it would work.
Yeah.
To a certain extent. But when it really got real was like you get a whole bunch of tapes from something you didn't want, right? So all you gotta do is get a real powerful magnet and fucking put that right to the tape and just fucking spin it.
Oh my god.
And it deletes everything on it, and then you got blank tape.
It's pretty lit.
I learned about that the hard way when I was deleting a bunch of shit from my parents that I apparently wasn't supposed to be deleting.
Whoops.
Who knew?
Who knew? R.I.P. the VHS tape.
Yo, I still have like 3 of them. We still have our real big one, our powerhouse one. I think it's up in the attic, and that fucker still works.
Oh no, I still have a couple.
That shit was like $400 when my parents bought it, but it worked for like literally still worked until we stopped using it.
I still have a couple.
Flawlessly. Because shit was still built to last then. Not now how they have it rigged up to only work for X amount of years and then fall apart.
They just make everything
with
plastic.
Fucking cock-sucking.
They make a lot of stuff
cunts.
with plastic now. That's the problem. They used to have a lot more metal parts, so it didn't break as much.
Motherfucker, this thing was all metal.
Exactly.
There was barely a plastic thing on it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They make everything out of plastic.
I think even the buttons are metal.
More proving my point. Stuff used to be made better back in the day. But that's pretty much it. Yo, I'm tired. I'm hungry.
You hungry?
I haven't eaten today.
I
did.
Wow.
That's a lie. I did eat today, but I gotta eat some more because I'm a big boy.
I love food.
You're a big boy now?
Yeah.
Filet mignon, take me home.
Actually, I kind of want Chinese food.
Are you serious? Right now. What time do they close?
10. It's 9:30. Y'all got time. If we end this right now. Hey guys, thank you for watching My Crazy Podcast. It's episode 79. I'm Matt. Make sure you thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. If you like Chinese food, let us know what order you get down below. Who are you?
Gene.
Silent Barbara.
And I am Matt for Dunny's sake, and we will see you next week.
Gang, Erdini.